Hey guys, welcome back to Contest Prep University. I'm Joe Klemczewski with Adam Atkinson. We are on the 9th rung of the peaking ladder, so the 9th episode. We're going to pull back a little bit and get a broader view of the whole week because we need to talk about some fine-tuning of all of the variables you might need to do. So we've touched on this through the last several episodes, individually talking about protein, carbs, training. But when you back up and look at that big picture view of peak week, one of the things as a coach I know I'm most interested in is all of that running data. So I've been getting pictures from clients every single day, maybe multiple times a day. I've got their peak week spreadsheet. I'm even making notes on my copy of their spreadsheet. So I know exactly what their weight was on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I've got pictures. So I'm doing all of this comparative work so that I know exactly how I'm predicting the process should go and where I might need to make some changes. So Adam, what is your process for keeping all of those variables in your mind for every single client?
Yeah, so each one of my clients gets an individual peak week folder where I can kind of store that data. I take some notes like, this is where I thought somebody was the best. And it's always a good playbook to look back at as well, because hopefully you're retaining clients and doing multiple peaks with them. But that's always been a game changer for me was, logging weight, looking at morning and night photos. And what's huge is the context of each of your clients is going to be different with how they're peaking, but also the variables on what kind of room are they taking their photos in? Maybe they're taking their midday photo at a bathroom at work with really horrible lighting. These are all variables that you have to look at. Maybe their night photo is way different than their morning photo because in the morning they're getting that natural lighting in and at night it's dark. So these are all things where you can even play with the kind of like resolution on your phone to brighten and dim the photos. That's always been really helpful for me to try and make the client look their best if they're like sending me a really dark photo, so I can kind of tell how they're looking. But lighting is huge during peak week on kind of seeing consistency with pictures. They might take photos in a dark bathroom or something. So it really makes a difference in the context of the whole peak and how you're communicating and how that data is received.
Yeah, and it makes me think, again, of a client that is in a current peak week situation this week. And all of the information I've received this whole time has been usually photos at night because he trains at night. And now I'm really interested in how he looks every morning when he wakes up. So I've had to say, okay, now I need to start getting used to what you look like in the morning, but also let's grab a couple shots when we anticipate your stage appearance to be somewhere around midday. And so now we're comparing different things. Like you said, could be different. It is definitely different backgrounds now. We're in two different environments. But I'll also sometimes ask a client, I'm really seeing too many different things with these photos. So can you just send me a short video clip? Oftentimes figure competitors or bikini competitors do this just to show you their walk. But even bodybuilders, I'll say, just, go through a symmetry round or a couple of poses, but give me a 15, 20-second clip because in a much more three-dimensional way, I want to really kind of assess, your physique in just a different dimension.
Yeah, that really stands true for bodybuilders because one of my guys who's going for his pro card for Universe, when I actually see him in person, I'm like, man, you do a horrible job like actually posing your legs. So some of these photos I'm seeing where I think your legs don't look as crisp in others, it's more you're just not activating your hip flexors and your quads when you're, trying to pose. So I did the same thing. I had him start doing video, and that's been a game changer for us because I can see the softness for a minute, and then he finally hits everything. I'm like, boom, there it is. So where if that were a photo, I might just assume his legs don't look as crisp.
And a key for this step, guys, because we are on, the 9th rung of a 10-rung ladder, trying to get you to that perfect peak. When you're assessing your entire week, there's definitely a process of trusting the system, so to speak, and knowing that every day you might look a little bit different and you don't have to make knee-jerk reactive changes every time you think something is going awry. But you got to be able to step back and take that big picture view and understand where all of those variables are. So as I've been talking about this entire week, having some of them that are very, very stable, the other ones that are being very controlled and moving in the same direction, really helps you identify why your body is looking differently on different days or different times of the day. So we're going to wrap up in our next episode with contest day management, and we will catch you then.